Episode 17 begins with the face-off between the Z fighters and Arisu. Goku asks her who she really is, and just as she is about to introduce herself, Majin Ku interrupts, claiming that he is Majin Ku. Poor Arisu's introduction is completely ruined, and she scolds him, asking who gave him permission to speak and telling him to keep his mouth shut until told otherwise. She then formally introduces herself as Arisu, while Majin Du also takes the opportunity to introduce himself, saying, "My name is Majin Du and I love chocolate cookies," even though no one had asked. Glorio is surprised since he is aligned with Arisu but had no idea about Majin Ku and Majin Du. He wonders what exactly her plan is. Suddenly, Bulma remarks from afar, "Don't they look like Majin Buu?" And Pilo agrees, admitting that they do. At that moment, Goku notices the Dragon Balls in Majin Ku's hands and asks if he was the one who defeated Tamakami #1 to take them. Majin Ku, smiling, denies it and says, "No, that was my little brother who defeated him. I actually lost terribly against Tamakami." Goku is confused and asks why he sounds so proud of it. Just then, Supreme Kai appears, and Arisu is visibly shocked to see him. Supreme Kai greets her, calling her Big Sister, and Arisu, smiling, responds, "If I'm not mistaken, you're the one who lost, aren't you? And your height is still the same as when we last met." The truth is, the last time they met, Supreme Kai was still a child. He explains that Goma made a wish to turn him and his friends into children. Arisu then realizes that their reason for collecting the Dragon Balls is to reverse the wish and return to their original forms. Supreme Kai confirms, saying, "That's right," and strangely, he suddenly exhibits the mannerisms of Anya. He continues, "So, will you give us those Dragon Balls so we can make our wish?" Meanwhile, Majin Du is off playing with a butterfly. Arisu outright refuses, saying, "Sorry, I can't do that because I also have a wish to make." Supreme Kai sighs and says, "I knew you'd say something like that. You're just like Desu. You want to rule over the entire demon world and become the supreme demon king, don't you?" But Arisu just laughs and denies it, saying, "Don't compare me to Desu. My ambitions are far greater. With my wish, I won't just dominate the demon world, I will bring the outside world to its knees as well." Supreme Kai looks disappointed and says, "This is heartbreaking. You're so intelligent. You could bring peace to the entire demon world, yet you're using your genius for the wrong reasons." Arisu smirks and says, "The idea of a peaceful demon world is just disgusting." At that moment, Vegeta, full of attitude, asks, "What exactly is your plan?" Arisu, now irritated, retorts, "For a lower being, your attitude exceeds your worth." For some reason, everyone from the demon world seems to have a problem with Vegeta. First, High Beast humiliated him, and now Arisu is doing the same. She ignores Vegeta and suggests a battle. "Let's fight. I will choose one fighter from my side, and you choose one from yours. The winner will take all the Dragon Balls." But Pilo interrupts, saying, "That's unfair. You have only one Dragon Ball and we have two. That's not an equal match." Arisu responds, "Fine. If you don't like my offer, I'll just destroy this Dragon Ball. That way, neither of us will have it." Pilo realizes he has no choice but to accept her terms. However, Goku laughs and exclaims, "This idea is amazing." Arisu can't believe her ears. Did she hear correctly? Did Goku really just say it was a great idea? She doesn't yet understand how much Goku loves to fight. Pilo, on the other hand, is skeptical. She seems overly confident. "I bet Majin Ku is really powerful," he says. But Goku reassures him, "Don't worry, I'll handle it." Just then, Vegeta jumps ahead of Goku and declares, "Who said you're the one who will fight? I will fight," and suggests they settle it with rock, paper, scissors. They always have to play rock, paper, scissors for these important fights, but this time, Goku refuses. "You already fought Tamakami. Now it's my turn." Vegeta gets even angrier. "This isn't about turns. You fought Tamakami and so did I. We'll decide it with rock, paper, scissors." The two of them start bickering until Bulma steps in and settles it. "We'll go turn by turn, and this time it's Goku's turn." Vegeta can't argue against Bulma, so he reluctantly steps back, letting Goku take the fight. As Goku steps forward, Majin Ku hands the Dragon Ball to Arisu and leaps into the battlefield. Arisu's eyes widen in shock. "Who told you that you could fight?" she yells. But Majin Ku just smiles and says, "Don't worry." Arisu, having already seen his power, commands Majin Du to fight instead. Thus, the battle between Goku and Majin Du begins. Goku's punches have no effect on Majin Du, while Majin Du's attacks are landing powerfully. His fighting style is completely unpredictable. He seems to move without thinking, as if he himself doesn't know what his next attack will be. That's why even Tamakami couldn't defeat him. However, Goku has the advantage of experience, and is slowly predicting his moves. but that's still not enough. No matter what he tries, none of his attacks are working. To counter this, Goku transforms into Super Saiyan. Even then, it doesn't look like he will win. Everyone watches in amazement, acknowledging that they have never seen a fight like this before. As Goku and Majin Buu battle, suddenly, an energy blast interrupts them. It's none other than Goma, who has grown to an enormous size. His power is unimaginable. The crowd murmurs in shock. Is that Goma? Goku, angered, demands, "Are you Goma?" Goma smirks and replies, "Yes, I am the Supreme Demon King Goma." Arisu is stunned, noticing something strange on his forehead. Her eyes widen in disbelief. This isn't possible! Neva is equally terrified, his soul practically leaving his body. "I can't believe it! How does he have the third evil eye?" Pengy asks. "What is the third evil eye?" Neva explains. "With this eye, one can obtain such immense power that the entire demon world would bow before them. The power of the third evil eye is unmatched." Goku interrupts. "Enough talking. Are you going to fight or not?" Goma grins and says, "Don't worry. I was planning on fighting anyway. I needed to test my new powers." With a single motion, he transforms the entire arena into a battlefield suited for combat and laughs maniacally. This is too much for Vegeta to tolerate, and he immediately rushes at Goma, throwing a punch. However, Goma blocks it effortlessly with just one finger and counters with a devastating punch that sends Vegeta flying. The impact is so powerful that the stadium itself begins to crumble. Even as a Super Saiyan, Vegeta stands no chance. Meanwhile, Goku looks at everyone and says, "We need to attack together." This surprises even Bulma, who remarks, "I never thought I'd hear these words from Goku in my life." Goku must have sensed just how powerful the third evil eye is. Piccolo, Vegeta, and Goku attack together, but none of their attacks land. Seeing this, Bulma approaches Arisu and asks, "You said your fighters are strong, right? Then why don't you help?" Arisu realizes that if Goma remains this powerful, she'll never become the Supreme Demon King. She commands Majin Buu and Majin Buu to fight. At the same time, Neva orders Tamakami #1 to attack. The teamwork is incredible. Majin Buu restrains Goma, and the others attack together. But even this proves ineffective. Just as the dust clears, Tamakami launches a powerful attack, but Goma deflects it easily. He stands still, letting each fighter use their strongest moves, but none of them have any effect. His speed is beyond comprehension. After the relentless battle, even Vegeta is exhausted. "Give me the bug candy," he demands. Goku reaches for it but realizes he has lost it. Upon hearing this, Vegeta faints. Goku is about to collapse, but Goma catches him and unleashes a final devastating attack. It seems like the end for Goku, but Majin Buu and Tamakami #1 step in just in time. This gives Goku the moment he needs to transform into Super Saiyan 3 for the first time in Dragon Ball Daima. Now, will Super Saiyan 3 Goku be able to defeat Goma? Perhaps a fusion is still necessary. All will be revealed in the next episode.